Caroline, nice to have you back home in sunny Dunfermline. How are things? How's the recovery going?
Yeah, it's going well. Nice to be back. Obviously, it's always nice coming home. Recovery is going well. It's just following the process. It's obviously a long process, and it's very up and down sometimes. But I think we're in a good place now, and yeah, 4 months in since the operation. So yeah, we're doing good, and yeah, like I say, just following the process. That unfortunately is, everyone knows it quite well because it's quite a common injury. But yeah, it's going good.
And do you think you're at a point now, sort of 4 months in, you've adjusted to kind of that idea of watching from the sidelines, tough as it is, you're in a bit of a flow with that?
Yeah. I think that's one of the hardest things is watching, and I think that took me a while to kind of get to grips with, especially in the big games. I could tell you every single game I've watched in the last 5 months because I actually wrote them all out just to see what it looked like on paper, and both Scotland and Real Madrid games. So I think some games are harder to watch than others. I think you are quite far removed from it, and especially when at the start you can't walk after the surgery, so I'm not really thinking about playing, but I think just not being involved and being around the team, and especially if it's more difficult results or harder games, that can be tough. But yeah, I guess I'm kind of used to it now, and that's just the way it is.
But you've been able to keep up to date with what some of the members of the squad have been doing. Have you kept in contact with a lot of them in particular?
Yeah, I have actually. I mean, I'm obviously part of the leadership group, so there's a group chat that comes and goes, so I kind of see what's going on a little bit, and I'm very close to Claire Emsley, and I've been speaking a lot to Fee Brown actually, because unfortunately she's been through this process quite a few times, but she's been great and giving me advice and really helping me through certain things. So obviously I've been keeping in contact, watching every game, seeing squad selections and things like that, and speaking to Pedro as well. So yeah, I kind of still feel a little bit in the loop, but obviously not properly, but that's okay, and that's just part of being injured.
How important is that support, even if sometimes it feels like it's from afar, to know you've still got that there, whether it's the coaching staff, the supporters, the players?
Yeah, it's really nice. I think to know that people are kind of thinking about you, and that kind of comes and goes. Obviously, people are focused on their football, and it's such a busy time as well. There's so many games, but I know that the team are kind of wanting to know how my rehab is going, and are asking, and obviously I speak to the ones most close to me as well, and they keep me updated on things going on at camp. So yeah, I do feel like I still know kind of what's going on. But yeah, it did take a bit of time to adjust into that. But hopefully not too many more camps to miss if I can get back fit kind of soon. So we'll see.
And as well, you've also been taking part in some other things off the pitch. You've been involved in some coach ed workshops, and how's all that going?
Yeah, it's good. I think this injury gives you a lot of time to think, and I started to think about what it is I maybe want to do with my free time, and coaching actually was something I'd never really thought about before until maybe in the last year or so. And Scottish FA were great. They put me on a few courses, foundation things, just to kind of get me going. So I really enjoyed that. It was quite interesting, and yeah, it's something that I'm going to explore in the next couple of months. Maybe more courses, a bit more advanced, and see what that pathway looks like for me. But the Scottish FA were great with that, and yeah, it's something I'm thinking about.
And amongst all your other achievements, you also graduated around Christmas time. That must be a really proud moment as well, something else to add to the mantelpiece.
Yeah, it was. It was a long time coming. I started doing a degree when I left school at 18, and I'm 28 now, and so this is my first degree, but because of football and various logistical things, it's taken me more time than I thought, and especially more time than my parents thought. But no, that was a proud achievement actually, because it kind of stuck in at it, and it was a course I really enjoyed. And yeah, like I say, there was a few things that kind of delayed it, but yeah, I managed to graduate in November. So yeah, I was really happy with that.
Good, and like you say, hopefully we will see you back out on the pitch again soon once the recovery's done. But you've spoke about the support that you've had from the fans. Do you want to just maybe sign off with a message for them and anything else?
Yeah, I would like to say thanks so much for all the nice messages. That has really helped especially around the time of the injury. I think lots of fans reached out and I saw all the messages, and it does actually really help. And you know, anytime I do an update on social media, I always get such a nice response from people, you know, really willing me back and hoping that things are going well. So that means a lot. So yeah, I would just like to say thank you for all those nice messages.
Caroline, thanks very much, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.